So whether you're working out at home or in a gym setting, one of the key aspects of being an all-around athletic person is moving in different planes of motion. A lot of times workouts tend to stay in what's called the sagittal plane, which is basically, your squat, your lunge. Basically, we're moving front to back. We also need to move in what's called the frontal plane, which is side to side. So a great single leg exercise you can do that's in the frontal plane is a side lunge. So I'm going to start here, good athletic stance. As always, trunk is engaged. I'm going to step out to the side, squatting here, full foot on the ground, both feet basically facing forward. And then I'm going to pull myself back in with my inner thigh here, my adductor, at the same time that I push off with my quad to come back to the starting position. If you're working out at home and you don't have access to weights, you could do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell holding goblet style. But if you don't have access to weights and you want to increase the degree of difficulty, you could do a side lunge with a step up. So that is a side lunge. You could program, again, when you're working out, particularly with no weights, decrease the amount of rest, increase the amount of repetitions, or slow down. All of those are things that you can do to make a body weight exercise more difficult. So your rep range will basically be dependent on you as an individual and where you are strength-wise. A couple of things to keep in mind. It's the whole foot on the ground. So as I kept saying, especially that leg that's stepping out, a lot of times people are uncomfortable with this movement, and this heel on this side will lift off, and then we'll produce a lot of force on that knee rather than muscle. We always want muscle. So we're here to the side, whole foot's on the ground, not rolling, not lifting that heel off. And then the other thing is the spinal posture. So as I step out to the side, good neutral spine. We want to avoid anything like that. All right, so give the side lunge a try.